Okay, awesome. Well, hello and welcome to the Regal Goddess. And I'm wondering if I need to switch this around. I've been having like the worst time. So if you watched my other videos, you have to excuse the drama. I'm gonna switch you around here because I think, let's see. Yeah, okay. The drama. It's all good though. You know why? Because it's December. And this reading is from December 11th to the 31st. And then I'll be back to do your January readings. And then, of course, I want to give you some goddess guidance readings too. So look for those. When I was meditating for you, I actually couldn't because somebody came down my street bumping R. Kelly, My Body's Calling for You. And I feel like that message is for you. So I'm gonna put that out there. So it could be that you are definitely sexually missing someone. And if you are, you know, hey, it happens. It bees like that sometimes, you know? So if you have any questions or need any extra additional information, you can look in my description box or my About Me tab and get some more info. But other than that, let's get to your reading. All right. So the first card is Calling in Your Soulmate. So I'm going to just show you all of them first and then let you know what I'm getting, okay? Then you have children. So children may be affecting your love life. You have honeymoon. You have religious factors. You have attraction. You have playfulness. You have very soon. And you have soulmate. Ooh. And then I also asked, excuse me, what your overall outcome was for this reading, and I got the Hermit in reverse. I got the Two of Pentacles, and I got the Soulmate card, Two of Cups. So, and then I asked for the advice for you. I got the Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and Six of Cups. So we'll get to that, and we'll get to your outcome too. So calling in your soulmate, I really feel like, and it's just so weird, I feel like December is just like the month where everyone has decided they want to walk away from their mate, or they want to, or they haven't quite gotten over their mate, like they've already walked out on their partnership and they just haven't gotten over them. Hence the R. Kelly song, My Body's Calling You. It could be that you're missing that, you know, roll over in bed and, you know, easy access, if you will, or you know, just the bonding that maybe you had with that person. So I feel like you're missing that. So yeah, so I feel like a lot of you have left a relationship, or you're going to leave a relationship. You're just at that point where you're trying to figure out where you want to be at in the love department. So calling in your soulmate, it says your prayers, affirmations, and visualization. Oh my God. Visualization help bring you together. Yeah, I can't talk tonight. It's okay. So I feel like this is really easy. I'm not really getting anything extra from this card besides the fact that you you want love now. You're ready to bring in love. But again, I've been feeling this way for a lot of people, like you're very specific about what it is that you want. So visualize, look, I can say it. Visualize what you want, and I believe it will come to you. If it's the mate that you left, whose body's calling you, visualize yourself with them again. Visualize yourself talking to them. Visualize them calling you. You know, visualize yourself opening the door and they're standing there with flowers, you know, or vice versa. If it's you, if you're the guy and you're like, you know what, I miss her, I need her, let me go ahead and, you know, figure it out one time, because you feel like she might be your soulmate, which I feel like this person is your soulmate. Whoever it is you walked away from, or whoever's coming in for you. Okay? Hence calling in your soulmate. So next you have the children's card. It says your love life is being affected by children. I don't know why that drives me crazy. I don't know if it drives any of you crazy, but it's like, how can your love life be affected by children? Children are a blessing. Besides when you're trying to, you know, do extracurricular activities, of course, you know, you don't want anyone knocking on the door talking about they need some juice. So I get that part. But with this, I do feel like maybe let's see. I don't know. I feel like I'm really not getting too much from this card, besides the fact that someone really holds their children dear to them. I don't know why that would affect a love life. You know, I would hope you adore your children and care for your children. You could be dealing with a spouse that's not, maybe, because you do see the boy here is not really, he's like great, you know, so it could be that. It also, yeah, I always get like the woman is adoring her children, and that's kind of what I'm getting right now. And maybe, you know, the man is not really focusing in on the children as he should be, or someone's not focusing in on their child, and one person is adoring their child, and maybe they feel like they're not really getting the time and attention that they need. Maybe their children are just taking over. I mean, but they're kids. Come on, they're kids. Next card is honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So I feel like if someone separated from you, your visualizations, you might be back together for the holidays. You might end up booking a trip and going somewhere together. Whatever it is divinely guided by your angels to either bring you back together, to experience that honeymoon stage again, to bring out that honeymoon stage again. Let's see. Yeah, I just feel like it's divinely guided for you guys to join back together, or if this is someone new, I don't feel like you're going to be going on a honeymoon right away, but I feel like they're going to ignite that sexual not sexual tension, but they're going to that sexual excitement. Like I feel like a sexual nature to this. Like you're going to be feeling very sexual, very sexy, very exotic, and that new person or your previous person, they just ignite that in you, and you always feel like so happy. That could be this card also. They make you feel like a child. They make you feel like a child again every time you connect, and it's because they're your soulmate, and it's because it's divinely guided. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. with this card, I would say whoever's coming to you is of a different ethnicity, a race, cultural background, different. Your religions may be different. But honestly, I just feel that if you look here, you see this, like her aura around her. It's very spiritual. I feel like this person you're just going to be so spiritually connected to. You're not going to be able to miss this person. They're not going to walk past you, and you're going to feel the heat. You're going to feel the attraction. It's going to be deep, and it's right next to this honeymoon card. So it's going to be that sexual attraction, that deep feeling that you're going to be getting when you come in contact with this new person, or when your ex comes back into your life, and you always get those butterflies, and they make you feel young again. This is just somebody you're connected to. I even get telepathically, this person might be on your mind. You might also be tired of it. Excuse me. I get that too. I get that your ex-soulmate that was in your life that you don't know if you want to be in your life, or they left your life. I get that telepathically. You guys are connected, and it's exhausting you. Because you feel like if you're going to be gone, then be gone. And if you're going to be here, then be here. But don't spiritually try to come and knock in. But if it's a new person, which I feel like for a lot of you, it's a new person, the attraction's gonna be so tough, so hard. You're gonna know instantly this is spiritually guided. This is something of a different kind of force. So next is attraction. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. For those of you that walked away from a partner, I feel like, you're back in that. I don't even feel like you're really sad about it. I feel like you're more disappointed about it. And then you're going into a state of just being happy with yourself, happy with your surroundings, and loving yourself and loving your surroundings. And that's what I get from this card. And that makes you attractive. Okay, and I really believe that that's helping you call in your soulmate. So continue down that path, because I don't get a sense that you're like dying anymore. Like you may have came out of that, stage where you just felt like, oh my God, I can't breathe, I can't eat. I don't think you're there. I think you're just at the point of disappointment. Like, I'm just disappointed this didn't work out. Like all this time, or all this love, all this genuineness I'm even getting, like you just kept it real, and they were just everywhere. That's what I get. Or they didn't take you seriously, or they didn't take the relationship as serious. But I also feel like they're going to regret that. It's just what I'm getting. But right now, I don't feel like you're dying anymore. I feel like you're focusing on yourself, you're moving forward, and you're just at that stage where you're like, you know what, it is what it is. If they come back, I do love them. They make me feel some type of way, and I really enjoy them. I love them, but I love me too. I love me enough to focus on the beauty in myself and the beauty around me. Then next you have playfulness. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So there it is again. You're just taking your time and loving yourself, and I feel like that's going to bring out that playfulness when someone comes along. You're actually going to be ready for it. You're going to be flirty. You're going to want to have a good time. I feel again like, here we go, playfulness in the children card. I feel like this person makes you feel young. So yeah, again, whoever's coming in for you, I feel like you're going to be like, oh my God, this is great. Like, I feel young again. He makes me feel youthful and beautiful. The sexual attraction will be there, and it's going to be hot. You're going to know. And if that happens to you, please let me know. Please comment below and be like, girl, I found him, or you know, I found her and I feel that attraction for her like that, like instantly. So I do want to know, so let me know. Then you have very soon, which says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So again, calling in your soulmate and this card are very much connected, because I feel like you don't want what you had, but you have to be specific about what it is that you do want. You can't say what you don't want. You got to say what you do want, so spirit and the universe can pick up on what that is and bring them to you. Although I feel like they did that already, or you've done this already. I feel like you've already called in your soulmate and they're coming. I really feel like that. So I think you got specific. I think after you did that crying phase, because it's not even showing up here that you were like dying inside. You know, you went inside. You did go inside to seek the truth here, and we'll talk about that. Excuse me. But I feel like you're over that part, and yeah, you're calling in your soulmate. You know exactly what you do want, and if you haven't decided on what you want, then make a list, because the universe is asking you to, and it's saying very soon they will, you know, make that happen, you know. The last card is your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So that's what I'm saying. That person who's coming for you, they are the one. Yay, Libra. They're the one for you. Yeah, they're the one for you. So if you are, and I'm sorry I'm going like back and forth, like if you're in a relationship and it's the person that you walked away from, that's your soulmate, you know, they're coming back with a new fresh pair of eyes for you, or and I really believe that you're gonna have to have a new fresh pair of eyes for them and make it work. You know what I mean? Like drop the old and bring in the new, you know, leave whatever happened in the past and just be thankful that they're back with a new fresh pair of eyes, and you guys can, you know, make it happen from there. And if this is a new person, you're not going to be able to walk by this person without turning your head. They're not going to be able to walk past you without turning their head like, whoa. You're going to feel each other from across the room, okay? So on your outcome, and this kind of lets me know that the person you were dealing with may have been juggling you, or you just maybe grew out of love, because you have the Hermit in reverse. You have the Two of Pentacles. You know, they could have been juggling you and someone, and you found out about it. You know, the birds means a message, and it's a crow. I feel like it wasn't a good one. It wasn't a good message, you know. I mean, this person was juggling you so hard that they weren't tending to their work. It could be you too. I mean, this could be what you were doing, but you know you love this person. You know that they're your soulmate. You know that you love, like your love for them was deep and very I want to say like deep. It was just like you knew, you know, you knew that you would be lovebirds for the rest of your life. I feel like this was someone you wanted to grow old with. Now, if this is like regarding, I feel like this whole reading is like there's one way to look at it, and then the other way to look at it is you found the truth. You came out of that with your ex-soulmate. You went into a whole new direction of loving yourself, and with that, you know, makes you attractive, which helps you to call in your soulmate. And, you know, this person's going to make you feel young again, but I feel like you're going to be you know, you're going to, that other guy might come back, or that other girl might come back, and you might start trying to figure out how you can juggle both of them. But you know what's up with this person. You know they don't, like, they love you, but they don't want to settle down with you. Don't do that, please. If you got some new love coming in and you know that you're over trying to search for the truth in your old partner, because they just, you know, you gotta hear stuff in the wind, messages from your friends, like, girl, I saw him at such and such. Don't do that. Just, you know, and I'm not, and you know, actually, this is why I sometimes hate doing them. Like, Spirit, why do you make me do this? Because I don't want to tell somebody not to try in their relationship or to give up on their relationship over, you know, I mean, look at Beyonce and Jay-Z, you know, and she's doing it in life. She's really doing it. And she got cheated on. So I'm like, if she got cheated on, there's just no hope for us out here. But I'm gonna hold on to it like the rest of us. But, you know, but that's just it. It's like, if you have someone that you love them. You know, don't, if you feel like there's more out there, then be single. It's really not that hard. And then I feel like a lot of times we run into that man that has the king mentality where, you know, they have that queen. They feel like they found the one who mirrors them, you know, who can stand strong with them or beside them. But then they also have all these concubines. It's like, anyway, that's my little logic on that. But Libra, decide what you want very soon because your soulmate's coming. If it's your ex, he's probably coming back. And if you have someone else coming in, he might come back in while you're getting to know this new person. And you're going to find yourself juggling because you still love that person. You know, the love hasn't really gone away, at least fast, you know. You just still have love for them and you're just really unsure. Now, moving on to your advice, you got the 9 of Pentacles, which is basically you're taking care of yourself, you're working on your money, you're devoted to yourself right now and feeling good, which is good. It's making you attractive and it's helping you to call on your soulmate. But again, for some reason, I always see this wall and I'm like, ugh, you're keeping yourself locked in. So a lot of you could, you know, I see that you came out of this hermit mode. So a lot of you might have withdrawn from the crowd and built a wall to just focus on yourself. So that's good. I mean, even the walls here in the attraction, like you're smelling the roses, but here's that wall that's up, you know. If you want love, it's coming in for you, but take your walls down, you know, take your walls down. So for the advice, sorry, let me get back to the advice. It says 8 of Chalice. Yeah, Spirit's telling you to walk away from the past. It's very simple. Walk away from the past because they, I mean, and it looks good. This person might really be like putting on a show for you too. Maybe coming back like, I love you so much. You just don't even understand. I'm about to pull out the red carpet for you. I'm going to do everything you need me to do. I love you so much. But Spirit's saying it might be that time to walk away because at this point, all the water, all the turbulence in that water, like you see the cups there and they're upright and you could be fulfilled, but you're not going to get that fulfillment that you're looking for because the waters are just too turbulent for you. And that's why I think Spirit's saying go ahead and walk away from this love. I know you see yourself growing old with this person, but at the same time, it just might not bring you the fulfillment that you want, you know. For the people who have left, you know, a partner or they're going to leave a partner, you know, Spirit's saying just to focus on yourself. And I think even if you're in the relationship and you're having a really rough time in this relationship, I feel like just stop all the bickering and the fighting and the accusing and the finger pointing. and just focus on yourself, and then you'll either see your relationship turn around, is what I'm picking up also. Okay, because you do love that person, they do love you. Again, you might be dealing with somebody that has a king mentality. They love you, but they gotta have some options on deck, you know, for different things. But yeah, so that was an awesome read. So yeah, definitely, you guys have a soulmate coming. It's December. That's awesome. And then going into the new year, I do feel like January is going to be something too. So I feel like if your soulmate does not enter your life here towards the end of December, be patient, because I've been feeling like January is just a whole new something, like the January into February. I don't see it being any further out than that. So just be patient, because sometimes energy takes a while to, you know, get around to everybody, you know. And again, if this a message resonates with you even, then it's like, you know, you'll know, because you'll get that little feeling in your stomach maybe, or everybody kind of gets their messages different. They'll have that feeling. So if you get that feeling, then just remember what was said. Because if you're anything like me, like I go around and I watch all the different tarot readers also, just to kind of get the messages that stand out for me, and I write it down so that I can, you know, reference back and be like, oh yeah, that's what this is all about. So, and I'm a Libra moon. Hey, so this definitely goes like off my emotions. This is kind of hitting on point too for me, some of these things. So yeah, I really hope it did resonate with you. I hope that you do find your soulmate. I hope that they're sexy and steamy and wonderful. If for those of you that are healing, you know, stay on that path. Get some crystals. You know, you're listening to tarot, so I know that you're spiritual. So go ahead and, you know, get those crystals in your life. They help you with stability and staying grounded and healing. Make sure you take your salt baths. You know, I'm always going to promote that, because you have no idea how that changes lives. Like, get some sea salt and take a bath and connect with your femininity. Men do it too, because, you know, there's nothing like a salt bath. It brings healing. It protects you, and it's just necessary. So okay, all right, you guys, enjoy your evening, and thanks so much for watching.